Summer weather coming, time to self-tan. Hello beautiful people, this is Anne, Fabulous Life 101. Thanks for tuning in today. On this channel, you'll find everything from makeup to skincare to fashion to travel, anything that makes you feel more fabulous at any age. Well, today I'm going to talk a little bit about self-tanning. I've been doing this for years, so I'm just going to share a little bit of the pointers I've learned and a little bit of the areas of frustration. Well, this is the first week this season with consecutive days in the 80s. So it's time to do some tanning. And like everyone, I know the dangers of the sun. I always wear sunscreen when going outdoors, but I still like for my pale skin to just get a little bit of a healthy glow before wearing short dresses or shorts or sleeveless items. So I decided to get out the sunless tanner. This year I tried a product that's new to me, the Tropez Classic Self-Tan Bronzing Mousse. In the past I've used products from Jergens, from Neutrogena, from Hawaiian Tropic, and many others I'm sure. But the important part is to prep your skin before you do the tanning. Now, I recommend at least 24 hours beforehand shaving or waxing anything that needs shaving and waxing. With me, it's mainly the legs and the underarms. So I did that over 24 hours before doing the tanning. Then I also exfoliated. I used this loofah product, as well as, these are two of my favorite products for exfoliation. This is the Seaweed Bath Company Detox Body Scrub, and then afterwards I rub everything with this firming detox cream. Well, the kit I got came with this mitt and this bronzing, so I decided to try it with the mitt. In the past, I've had multiple ways of doing this. One person I saw recommended doing it with just the little clear plastic gloves that you use if you're like doing self hair color. I didn't have any of those lying around because I have used them in the past and found it to be good for even distribution. Also, this tends to absorb a little bit of the product. That does not. But since I didn't have that, I used the mitt. Now, sometimes what I have done, particularly if I'm just doing a little touch-up, I'll actually just use my hands and then wash them immediately with hand soap and water. But you can't let it sit too long or you'll have weird streaks on your hands. The most important part for me to tan this time of year are the arms and legs, because that's what's really exposed right now. A little bit the neck and décolletage as well. Later in the season, when I start going out on the beach in a swimsuit, I'll work more on the back as well. With this, what I do, I just squirt it. I tried squirting it on the mitt as well as squirting it directly on the legs. Didn't really notice any difference. And rubbing it in as quickly as possible for the most even distribution. No matter what the product I use, no matter how quickly I try to distribute it, the next morning there'll always be a little bit of splotchiness. That's why I think one of my second most important tip, after prepping is the first most important tip, the second most important tip is to not go on too heavy. Don't get the darkest shade possible right away, particularly if you're fair like me. Get something just a little bit tanner than your natural color. Go in lightly the first night. Then after, when you see some splotchiness, the second day, go in again and try to even up the tone and really do like 3 applications. This weekend I'm planning on wearing a short dress to a fashion show on Saturday night, and I do not want to wear any kind of tights or stockings, so really want to get the legs looking good. And then Easter Sunday, I probably also will wear a short dress to Sunday services. So that's, what I'm really aiming for right now is getting the arms and legs looking good. Now, I do not use sunless tanner on my face because I've found not only can it be a little bit splotchy, but it emphasizes and brings out dark spots that you maybe never knew you had before. So what I do when doing the face is I will apply it along the chest, décolletage area, and then I will take a makeup brush, usually an older one when I'm not regularly using on my face, and just blend up the neck to below the jawline and just blend it. Not putting any new product on the neck, but blending it upwards so it sort of gradually tapers off. And then to blend it again, when I do foundation, I'll blend my foundation down on my neck. what I found is really helpful with the face, I use this called PUR No Filter Primer Bronze, and I mix that in a little bit with my regular foundation. This morning I used the Kosas foundation. While I put the Kosas on my arm, I put a drop of this in with it, and it just gives a nice bronzy glow, mixes it in with the tan area. I know I'm not looking super tan yet. I'm going to be applying another coat tonight to get it a little more, slightly more bronze and a little more even before I go out. Now, having a tan on your legs and your arms can help alleviate some of the look of cellulite and soft spots, even bruises, but it doesn't cover everything. So here are a couple of products that I found out really goes well with your selfless tanner before going out. This is something called Body Blur. There are other brands, but basically it's like a body makeup. And just put a little touch of this. I'm going to show you on my arm. Just a little touch of this. Just rub it in with your hands. And it just really evens up the tone a lot. And another thing that I think really is wonderful if you want to sort of shine a little bit. This is something called shea nut oil. This is called Now Solutions. I believe I got this from a health food store. I will see if there are other places to get this, but this is just basically shea nut oil. There are a lot of different names for this product. Just a little bit, and notice how it just gives you that little bit of shine. So when I go out Saturday night or Sunday, I'm going to be having a little bit of body makeup and a little bit of the shea nut oil on my arms and legs, just to overall get a little bit of that summer glow. Just another pointer for when you do want to go out in a swimsuit and you want that all over body tan, the best thing you can do is to get a friend or family member to help with the back. Now I know there are all kinds of devices, but unless you can work with like multiple mirrors and you're sort of a contortionist, it's going to be a little bit splotchy. So just like when you're doing sunscreen on the beach, you usually wind up getting somebody to help you with those areas on the back that aren't normally exposed. The same thing with the sunless tanner. I'll just get my daughter or my husband one just to go in on the back using the mitt and the product and just smooth over the areas that are hard to reach and hard to see. So these are just a few pointers for getting that summer glow. I'm going to put a link to all the products I use down below. If I can't find a link, I'll at least list them. That's the video for today. If you liked it, could you please give us a thumbs up? Also, if you have any tips for a sunless tan, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day. Peace, love, and light.